Steph, good evening. I'm here in downtown El Paso in San Jacinto Plaza and what is usually the hub for the holiday season. Now, we are seeing some folks coming out here and soaking in those lights, but it is looking a lot quieter than it usually does. Usually we'd be seeing vendors selling some hot chocolate or some goodies. Not the case here tonight. And with many of us stuck at home because of COVID-19, it may feel like we're missing out on family time and some lifetime, meaning we may be more prone for seasonal depression this time around.
We're not just in a pandemic that affects us as a result of COVID, but there is a mental health epidemic going on in the United States now as well, which is going to make seasonal depression or holiday depression much worse.
The Centers for Disease Control say more than 40% of Americans are now reporting symptoms of anxiety and depression. A big reason is uncertainty brought on by COVID-19. An hour less of sun and nostalgia this time of year can make it hard on anyone.
The holidays, which paradoxically are often sadder than they are happy for some. And if we're not allowed to gather with our families, or we realistically shouldn't be gathering our families, then that particularly becomes an additional stressor for people.
Things get even tougher for those forced to isolate after testing positive for COVID-19.
People are drinking more, their sleep hygiene is poor, they're frustrated and fearful, and all of these things need to be countered by exercise, by prayer and meditation, or some form of relaxation.
We asked El Pasoans what they're doing to cope during this time.
It's like a 30-minute chat on Zoom or on the phone. That kind of helps, and that's helped a lot.
Going off my own experience, I tested positive for COVID-19 and was forced to isolate during the Thanksgiving holiday. Being locked in for 14 days felt lonely, but having friends and coworkers drop off food, and my parents bringing me Thanksgiving dinner made all the difference.
It's real important to accentuate the positive during this period and to value the relationships and the friendships and the family that we have, and to keep those right in front of our minds as we go through this very difficult period.
Now, since returning to work after my leave and being cleared from COVID-19, I did get a brand new appreciation of human interaction like I never did before. So it's important for you to make sure to reach out to your family members if you have COVID-19. And if you feel you may have more than seasonal depression, make sure to call that number that you see on your screen. Reporting live in downtown El Paso, JC Navarrete, ABC 7.